wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertips like I'm Thanos, knocking doors down, no bangles. Without a Kango, tailor-made, walk with a limp, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is just a safe combination needed, not a coca key. I'm the extra lighter on the dresser, I know you need it, smoking out the competition, pouring up, we undefeated. What you heard, let's hear we eating, talking about extra with a splash, extra acting bad, pull it like parades on parades, extra with the slab, pay what it call for the tab, extra with the band, young Cruiser King, better add extra on the. I go extra to the break. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way.
The face of the book.
Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra.
My God, oh God, this is son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better. Why these tell me? You can join the journey, you is worthy. Just allow me, no. Kicking down your door. Bloodsuckers, I see this industry is filled with sheep. People that pretend to be something that they will never be. Oh my, I just need some little old peace of mind. The sons of kings, the gurus, the gods. The moon, the light, the fools, the fogs. My God, oh God, this is son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes, baby. I can never be controlled. Let them know. 500 helicopters driving me gonzo. But they want you just to envy. Let them see it. I'm the first to say it, now it's time you just believe it. I got too many fakes, made lots of foes. These people cold. Talk down your dreams because they know they can't come close. Don't shake no hands, those to your friends. I walk alone. I see both sides, other siders, you need to grow. Have you lost your mind? But I ain't like the others no more. God, I'm learning.
My man's on light.
You're only wasting time. Tell the devil there's a door.
Okay. Yeah, he's on line now. Alright, I'll take a peek at some stats real quick before we get into the game. Who would you take away? Obviously, he's got a receiver that had a plethora of yards. Going 54 picks, that's good to know. And taking 56 sacks. Jeez. It's tough. It's about 4 a game. 4 interceptions a game. 3-4 sacks a game. I'll take that, man. He doesn't run much.
Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birth moves the chains
Angelo
in the
Malone
game.
right in.
No
All right.
post office, we stamping time.
Green Jared. I know that bikini.
Family size. Leather bombers
One of
and
these dudes right here. Must be.
1.5
sacks, 100 tackles, 5 picks. Aye.
Just like Shorty know a way around the storm, making hits with hit boy. All he gotta do is hit record. Breaking news had to show up just to fill a void. Confused, spoil little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me. I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental. I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. The top 3, I'm not number 1. How can you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, the top 3, I'm not number 1. How could you post that? I would mind, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. What I'm saying, people saying what's already been said. Predictions, I don't listen, it's already in my head, no funny. Your most hungry place, I was past that at 28. Underground tapes, as my ass cap in publishing states. As we slide in the G-Ride, I've been getting criticized. It's keeping me energized. Create with a business mind, I'm where killers reside. A wild hood, only knew goons since my childhood. Say anything in they raps cause it sound good. Don't even mean what they say, horrible outlook. Y'all ain't really about this house. Y'all was in the house with it. We don't respect fake jewelry and silly outfits. Window down, blowing out.
In about 30 minutes, my G. Come on now.
Prince on Houston Street. I caught the bounce before my even bounced the beat. I took the hard way in it, man, it's the route for me. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top three, I'm not number one. How could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine. You cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top three, I'm not number one. How could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine. You cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at. Meet Joe Black. Meet Joe Black.
What's the downside to making somebody wait? They could just like scour your team and shit. Scout the shit out of you. They got rid of up to 80 overall though. Look at that, 82 throw power.
You spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for cold cuts. The game like big bitch came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent.
Maybe you know something.
They sold 1 million records, yeah. Used to be on my checklist. Big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't sign on the dotted line. Can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so
make run D-Law right in.
I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend.
Sit back off the side with the guy with 60 Excel. Oh, jeez.
Say that with my chest.
That's tough.
I will not bend.
Run it up. Obvious past situation where we're just like that.
Run it up.
So we'll probably stay in nickel.
Run it up. Run it up.
Base nickel.
Run it up. 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 You gotta put in that work, dog. I put the kingdom first. I know that you gotta wait for your turn sometimes to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog so the day that you finally pop off, you'll see it's not just a once off.
That's funny.
You put in time,
So he inboxed somebody else.
it's right. I thank God for the payment.
Lego.
That's a solid foundation. When I finally make it, I'll give God all the praises. G.O.D. who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, I walk by faith. I don't follow trends. Run it up. Say that with my chest.
Run it up.
No, I will not bend.
Run it up.
I don't follow trends.
There we go.
That with my chest. I will not bend. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up. Run it up.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game as we've got a great one in store between the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Dak going to start out going to the air. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. He got 29 yards that time.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage.
Always be like, is he going to accept it?
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit
He's
of
going to
awareness
accept
out
it.
there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits.
Ain't
Either
much you can
snap
do
it
about
or
that,
get a
man.
timeout called if you have one.
I used to really like this play. I don't anymore.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Prescott from the gun. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 42. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Nothing. One-on-one over there.
CD Lamb.
No safety help or nothing. It's unfortunate. Rush right in, rush left in. Okay. Yes and yes. Yes and yes. Did he hit unpause or no? Thought he did. Well, well, well. Let's see here.
22 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Don't miss that, Garibay. Thank you.
Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that makes the score 7-0. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
42, where were you?
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready. Right at the 30.
This guy ain't on the field.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing the out route.
Yikes, that's what he's throwing?
Late.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Gallimore on the field here. D-Law here. Gallimore, Digizor, yes. F1 Pro.
Here we go.
I don't like it, though.
2nd and 3. And complete to Drake London. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners.
Goal line, what the fuck?
He always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Second down and inches.
Sir.
Bats it away.
Go, baby.
And it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving
Leg on the bunch, eh?
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
We gotta watch 13. That's our guy.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Little spot route, huh?
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a 1st quarter grab here.
I don't think he knows that his guy is
to the touchdown drive against him a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw.
Bracketed, dog. Holy shit, he still threw it.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Fucking what's his name on the field?
Looking to throw. And he comes back with
Pitts
one
ain't even on the
complete.
field and he got routed, huh?
And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with Patterson, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
Okay.
Cordero Patterson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression?
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. Well, this defense was victimized earlier in this opening quarter. This time, a measure of revenge.
Well, they always tell defenses you have to have a short memory. But I also think it helps if you remember what happens to you before, and now you're able to flip it around. They didn't want to show weakness and let this offense think they could do whatever they want. And they turned things around in that case and picked one off themselves.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Couldn't get the
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he will go
all
down
over that screen, bro.
Multiple
I couldn't get to Micah.
for their team's first sack
There's
of
a
the
screen
game.
as soon as I set the ball, though. Look at that pick, baby.
Rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Sir,
There, but that's going to wind
I'm on
up
now.
incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Interesting indeed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw.
Yeah!
And
There
he's
you
going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
God damn.
The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is taken around the 12.
Ah, 32. He got walked down, man.
Return there, 27 yards all
Gee,
total.
gee,
And the
you think
Cowboys will
God
take
bless
over
you.
the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right
Ooh,
about
come on,
that.
CD.
In fact, you got to watch them a little bit and get some coverage. They may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
That's
and let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball,
okay,
this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 27-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. 7-7, our score after 1. On 2nd and 1, Prescott. Caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have moved out in front. The extra point up and good by Garibay. And that makes the score 14-7. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Hey, 96 feet, got there though. Let go.
Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Got outside shade on him, man. Okay.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott tosses the out route here to Gallup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Oh, Misted's back. Let's go.
Down there, Prescott to Gallup. Now back to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd.
Hey, like he just won't give it up, huh? Man, that's what he's going to do.
Prescott now from the 50. And he's
get up out of there, man.
Michael Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And it's now 21-7. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, all right. We're back in this team. We got. Okay.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
2nd and 4.
Oh, he pump faked. He didn't mean to do that. I guarantee that. That's a mistake on him.
DeMarcus Lawrence
That's tough.
able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
He sets to fire deep. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
The scoreboard tells a story.
Let's go, baby.
It's not quite desperation time yet. It's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards.
It was a fucking crease. Oh, excuse me.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember.
You won't not call man. Like, what is up, bro?
Marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
To throw again on second down. Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Good, strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
You won't not call it. Like, what? Wherever your zone droppers drop, I'm going to throw to the opposite guy.
1st and 10, Prescott.
Roasted, man. Dead-eye pass, though.
That is the first time that they've targeted him. He has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
That was a fun one to watch.
Somebody send this man a memo, bro. He's getting roasted in man.
In the middle of the field, and he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Finally calls zone. It's covered, too.
Throwing, Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup.
That's why you don't call one thing so much that when you switch, it's so obvious. It's like, oh, well, would you look at that? Cover 3 now. Let me throw this fucking 4 vertical seam.
And the Cowboys continue to show why it pays to play at home.
That's why you mix the coverage up more than just like once every 10 plays.
Extra point up and good by Garibay.
Yep.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Please give me a reason to go to something else, man.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get
me with the wing stack.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Oh, Diggy Zua!
7 by multiple defenders. So now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, get him!
Under pressure, they got him again. Micah Parsons providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
Good half, boys. Good half.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Oh, I really just did that? Oh, fuck. I thought that was defense first. Whoops. Oh, well.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon.
We're going to have to run some outside zones for the second half.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
Hey, they go 50.
Able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
All right, give me something other than tight outside. Thank you. Thank you. You're so kind.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime.
Oh, he actually did run the play action this time. I was waiting for that big post over the top.
They really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're
waiting for that big post over the top. Oh, here we go. Back to this. Okay.
How are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm not letting you throw that. I got feet on that, bro.
Well, they're certainly in a
bad
way right
brother.
now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Ooh. His outside corner is lined up there. Means he's not on land.
From the 45 on second down, Prescott. Another one to CD Lamb.
Look at that. Flip the formation in his outside corner and lined up on the tight end. That's interesting.
That'll put him north of 100 yards receiving now in this divisional round game. It's a first down. Now Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard
right to disengage. I get sacked for the first time I fumble.
Pass protect. All the receivers in their patterns. There's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Okay, ready? So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Brian Edwards. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy
single back bunch tight end.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Yes, sir.
Top 10 defensive ranking this week.
Evan Gallimore got hurt, though. That sucks.
Offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts.
That's
and
some good shit.
A quarter to go.
Field goal. I don't believe you. Believe you, I do not.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. Kuhn knocks this one through the post.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg, and boom, over the crossbar.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead. I don't think coaches care. Turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, that's the relief that you still have the lead. Coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they get a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks.
Bro,
maybe when the game's closer,
he went right back to it. He was like, got a completion, fuck
that.
that.
Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
It's hilarious, man. Jeez.
A first down throw for Prescott.
Howdy.
On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And his ball is caught.
Oh, yeah.
Touchdown,
oh, yeah.
Dallas. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And they open the lead up now to 25. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Hey, 42.
Get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much over.
Are you saying that
Did you see that, though?
Think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a 1-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
I put that guy in a hard foot over there.
Here's a quick throw out left, that's caught. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Put that guy in a hard flat and he get picked.
I like watching the wide receiver screen, because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit, but how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Hey!
Come
here!
But the Falcons
put that shit back,
so they will keep possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and abundant. They'll look to throw. Quick throw.
So covered, oh my God.
And incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, ready?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Blocked his damn tight end.
He
blocked his second best receiver.
The rush gets home.
Maybe his first best.
He was letting that go. That could have been worse.
That's tough.
Instead, it's fourth down.
You gotta send his ass out on the route, boy.
Out on third down. Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra
send his ass out on the route,
speed,
boy.
unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And taken right on the 30.
Ah, Van Der Esch.
A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Man, love his man.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And some space here. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 18 on the play.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they want to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll try the right side with Elliott.
Oh, 75, get your big body out there. Spread your arms, brother. Come on, man.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Damn.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively.
Spread your fucking arms, man.
On the field, despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it.
I've been wanting
to see this. They didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Woo! One-on-one down there, though.
Second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Did he lose the first? He did.
Complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now Prescott on 4th down. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Prescott looks to throw on first.
Hey! Gotta win a double move, though. Big bang.
A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys are moving closer to a date now. The NFC
Championship. That's not out. That's not out.
The extra point up and
That's
good
not out.
Garibay. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
One tight offset tight end. One bunch. Alrighty.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Oh, please give it to me.
It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down. Looking to throw.
Get it off the block.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a 1st down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it.
The disrespect!
Here, middle of the field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Over 30 yards there. And 1st downs on 3 consecutive plays now. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime,
touchdown Falcons.
That's a bad matchup. 27 on him.
Drake London from 17 yards out. And the Falcons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 25. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Got some big nickel.
And it would appear that that 1st round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start.
Looking to blitz me, buddy.
As they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship.
Oh, that's a linebacker out there?
1st down, Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam
big
come
nickel
out
over
of the
G for the first time in the game.
it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Not a good play call.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Prescott.
I knew my spacing wasn't going to be right on that drag and dig, so I knew it. It's all good.
Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you.
Oh, Prescott.
Of course he fumbled that shit.
This is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. So hold the phone here, Charles. I'd kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way.
Oh, we officially have more turnovers than usual. Damn.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again.
And that's a prime example of you, like that 2nd down. I'm like, yeah, this is a bad play call. I should have got out of it.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Should have got out of it.
And ultimately,
we get a flood. Oh, we're getting flooded now. Okay.
25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Guess we're gonna have to activate like
so already not the best
super duper can't blow this fucking game.
Insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Prescott on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one. And oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this
see what happens when you don't play man coverage all game, though?
Football up big in the 4th quarter.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It's a linebacker.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
You can't play a linebacker in that spot, buddy. Run over my slot.
The 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a first down. That catch also puts him at 150 yards receiving now for the game. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
That is caught by Lamb. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you
It's so unfair,
the
bro.
Is down, stomped down.
It's so
How about
unfair.
that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
He cut my ankle.
First down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down, fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Get in there, Mike! Get in there, Mike!
Michael Gallup, 26 yards.
Get in there, baby!
Open up a very comfortable lead.
Let's go. Oh, they tried to set me up for the block? What?
Extra point up and good.
They tried to hold me.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
That's tough.
Garibay back out there now to send this one away.
Wow, my kicker didn't even kick it. That's crazy.
And this will be a touchback
they gave him
as
the block
that
kick
sails
animation.
over the end line.
Wild, bro. Wild, brethren. All right, bro, if you score a touchdown.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Oh, that's a mistake. Don't do that.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Edwards. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I know what I want to do. I wonder what I want to try.
You got the big lead defensively.
Yeah, give me that.
Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Ah, damn it. Didn't get there.
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard
Try to use the Russian.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Back to throw again. He's got his pass catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Saints will stop. Man, that dumbass, man. That shit sucks. Doubles Y flex, you say?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's second and inches at the 21-yard line.
Set, ready. Triple 38. Set.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Neville Gallimore in there to drop him, and that is the 7th time tonight that he has gone down.
Red, cycle. Hey.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Third.
And that is incomplete.
Even the run up on that side, my boy.
The effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
On the ready. Strike. Check, strike.
I really wish this was Michael on this side.
Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete.
I was
Now
way
the
too
Falcons
concerned with
going to
D-Law
use
being
one
in
of their
coverage.
timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining
Like,
in this
bro,
fourth
what?
quarter.
Micah ain't
They're
even on the
compelled to
field
go
in this
for it on
formation,
fourth
dog.
down,
What?
Trailing in the fourth quarter, they got it
That
done.
is some
There's always a lot of
tomfoolery.
pressure on a fourth
Grade
down
A.
call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it
That's
done as you
wild.
noted, and they did.
No fat boy here. Ghosted. Oh, Hannah.
Let's go now.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, and
Got
it's
a whip and a drag, and they bump.
This has been a rough one to put it
Amazing.
mildly for them, and after this one's done, you just feel like in the
Amazing.
post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Here we go. Set.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack.
Ready.
He'll look to throw.
This is I'm tall.
They get Ritter for the 3rd time. And the Cowboys are going to take over
GG's,
the
man.
28-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception
man.
there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on
Devon
defense.
T.
But
Nigga,
they
God
did
bless you.
finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things
Why
out.
this nigga call
They'll
it
take that
timeout?
one and head to the locker room.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final
Jeez, man.
timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee. So with that knee, they take care of business in the divisional round. They'll be back here at home next weekend. One more hurdle to get to the big show.
The good feelings, they just keep coming. They get to ride that wave for at least one more week because they have their big prize in their eyes, and that's getting into the Super Bowl. But they have to win next week after winning this one.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
Damn, bro. Dak led the whole game in rushing yards. What the fuck? Gallup ended up having a better game than Lamb. And his corner had outside shade. He had no answers for that slot. Damn, yo, Kyler got knocked out of Monday Night Football game? Oh, that shit ain't playing. Hold up. NFL football. It's wild. Man's done got carted off, though. Throw it to Leo. Nigga, much. Oh, still 0-0. He's second like 7 times or something like that. 8. God damn. God damn. God damn. Picked him off 3 times. One of them, 2 of them, 3 of them. Five PBUs, 1 forced fumble, no fumble recovery. No defensive cutting. Boom, boom, boom. Left that 99 overall man over there. Bro, look at the DP. They gotta take this shit out, dog. I understand why it's there now, but like, oh, absolutely dunked on him. His nuts are in his face, bro. Oh, you screenshot this shit, man. Is it L3? R3? Fuck. Dookie dunked on him. And he scampered into the end zone. It's fucked up. There's my pick I threw. I can't remember the interception. I was really hoping the replay would be there. Oh, well. Man, I got caught on D-line. Word? Oh, this is the one where I sniffed out the screen. Got caught on D-line, but sniffed out the screen. Trying to pick that shit off. Incomplete. 3rd and 22. Best believe we coming. Jake Matthews, bro. Jake Matthews' ass. Ugh. Jake Matthews on the ground. Oh, this is full verts. His nickels on the left covering no one. His juices in the middle. You got to worry about the tight end and the slot seam. He doesn't cover either. Yeah, I guess you can say he took away the quick throw to the tight end's crosser, but if you're not there covering that, what are you doing? And out. Kelvin Joseph. I think this is when he went up top here. He went up top to his 99 speed guy. We got a 96 speed guy on him. There you go. Interception. Gallup for 50 yards. Cover one hole all game. I mean, he kind of plays it like I play it, but he doesn't. He's dropping guys in zones, but like, I'm not throwing to the flats, bro. You must say, read the Scouter report, man. We take shots, man. We take shots. Gallup in the slot again. High red zone. Single high safety. You see the guy, the overhang over at the numbers on the left. Screams cover 3. His users in the middle. Not covering the seam that he gave up a touchdown on again. Bang. Tell y'all I'm basic, man. Basic. 2 back-to-back sacks here. Ends the half. 28-7. We're cruising in the second half, dog. Cruising, baby. This is a user pick. Now, the animation was weird, but we all know where the ball's going here, what you want to throw. When you're down 3 scores, you go tight offset. Like this, we know what you want to throw. Now, how we get here is ugly. But we know where the ball's going. That's terrible. That's terrible, Bob. See yourself. And then we get this random disengage up the middle here. Well, he actually doesn't even disengage. He just doesn't get blocked. That's interesting. It's a sack fumble. But it's like these points in the game where I'd be like, yo, I'm up 3 scores with possession. Man's going to do some weird shit. And there you go. They did some weird shit. Got the fumble. Well, got the sack, got the fumble, and the recovery. It is what it is. He gets 3 out of that. I ain't mad. Come down here and answer right back with another tutty. Just reading his coverage. 2 deep safeties. 5 yards off for the corners. You know where we going. Easiest throw is to the boundary in the hole shot. And this is why you don't play Tampa 2, or you don't play like, you know, a 15-yard, 20-yard flat. You just match this shit, bro. Cover 2 sink. Now you're gonna give up the halfback, which I mean he did as well, but I mean there's better ways to play cover 2, man. Let's see. That's it for the fourth quarter here. Cedarian De Leon. Was this the sluggo? Yeah, he shaded over the top. Because he bailed. He pressed and bailed. We run the slant. Boom. Stick your foot in the ground. Bang. Corner's lost. Oh, shit. He about to score on me. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. When you can catch someone like this, mate, you figure out the tendencies. Hitting with a double move there, guy, and there's a touchdown. Hey! Beautiful. We give up a touchdown to Drake London, though. That's 100% on me. I left fucking Jaron Curse covering him one-on-one. And there you go. We give him a touchdown. Kind of want to get a little what's the name for this? Like a little screenshot, man. For the gram, you know? And he looked back for it, too. Look, he sold it. See, he like, ball's coming? No? Them boys lost. Them boys is lost. Let me get that. All right, what else happened here? Richie Grant, touchdown. All right, yeah, there you go. Let's turn the ball over again. That's another sack fumble, right? Oh, no, it wasn't a sack fumble, but he rushed 3, covered my dig. My comeback's covered. This is basically shallow cross. So I'll break this down what it should look like. I should be hitting my my dig or my post versus cover 1 because everything else cuts inside. And you have inside shade when you call cover 2 man under. So once I snap the ball and I see this 2 man under, I already know that my left side routes are dead. My drag is going to get boxed unless he has like short in a lead or slot-o-matic, something like that. That's completely bagged. I know my comeback route because the corner is going to sit. He's going to sit in trail technique over 88 right here because he's going to sit in trail technique, meaning he's going to let Lamb go deep. Trust the safety will be there, but the safety wasn't. But in any case, the comeback is dead because he's literally playing underneath of the comeback. And there you go. He runs his comeback, boom, he's right there. Right? So where my eyes go after I assess that this is cover 2 man is I have to go over the middle to the dig and to the post. Because I don't really trust Jalen Tolbert. Once I see my dig is bracketed, I'm like, all right, I'm running. And obviously Dak is not Lamar Jackson or Kyler Murray or Justin Fields, any of those guys. So we get caught up. We get ran down and we cough it up. We cough it up for a scoop and score. It sucks. But it is what it is, man. We were up big in this game, so it doesn't really matter. Gallup for another TD here. 3 minutes left in that. in the game. This one was just another alert to man coverage, man. Like, if you're gonna sit in man, you're gonna get beat. And Gallup diving for this was kind of lit. I ain't gonna lie. This shit was kind of litty. Too titty. Litty. Too titty. Hey! Yo, if the ball was in the other hand, like fighting for it, it'd look better, but into the fucking Lions den, dog. Into the fucking Lions den. He actually gets it, though. Michael Gallup stepped into the wrong neighborhood, yo. I got a nice little shot of it. Deal it out for the dub. We out here. Oh, damn, I was supposed to allow 20 points or less? I thought it was 24. Selected the wrong one. Oh, well. Ah, well.
Me and my boys make major moves. Still the same ones that I came with. Up in a payment. Told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchanged.
Damn, I only got him like 10 snaps that game. He's not going to hit 500. Ah, oh well. Ah, well. GG's and itches night, man. We'll watch some Monday Night Football.